These are the days out there. These are the days we do it for. This is the day to do all the training for. Right, so go out and really enjoy the occasion. Let's get behind each other. Okay, let's get the job done.
Helena, what kind of work are you doing today then?
Just coursework for university.
Okay, in your out of home office, you enjoying it?
Yeah, can't really complain about sessions. So.
Very nice bikini you got on, Leanne.
Thanks. I'm doing light work today.
Light work. And what are you up to over there, Rido?
Doing my Wordle.
Doing your Wordle. And what's the word for Wordle today?
No.
Anyone done Wordle today? Rido needs some help.
Marley Packer, England #7. Chocolate or crisps?
Chocolate.
That's easy. Sun or snow?
Sun.
50 caps for this girl.
We know where we need to go with this performance. We know that it's going to have to be better than anything we've produced so far. We've passed the ball nearly twice as much, probably 40% more than they've passed the ball. All right, but they've offloaded almost the same as us. So a lot of their play is about offloading the ball.
That's our point of difference. Because when it really matters, yeah, we've been there, we've trained there. Yeah, have they? Question, have they? Stay on task all the time. Yeah?
Who's down to 14, someone that's going to fire them off, someone's going to fire the crowd off. Don't give them anything to feed off. It's all about ice in here and sticking on process. Yeah, they will not be able to handle us if we go through our processes and play with that intensity you've just trained with.
So 3 years old, my dad was fed up with me and one of my older sisters, who's 4 years older, Fran, running around the house, causing chaos. So he chucked us over the hedge basically to the local rugby club, which was Camberley. Never looked back. Actually, that's a lie. I stopped for a couple seasons, I think when I was like 4 or 5. It was a bit too kiddie-like for me, which is a bit weird. So, you know, he was like, oh, scream louder. And I'm like, no, no thank you, it's not a bit of me. Just give me the ball and let's run. So Fran Matthews, she used to be on the wing for England, also played sevens together, which is amazing. She's my biggest fan, so I've got a little star that comes with me sort of to every game. She gave it to me for my first England under-20s game, so that's with me every game I've ever played. I don't think I'd be here without her. I don't know why I'm going to get emotional. So I think, so she was obviously that little bit older, so she was in the setup much sooner than me. I think I was 12 and I'd go for like circuits with like her and the other England girls and do skill sessions. Yeah, Fran always just pushed me that little bit forward. And then obviously all the sibling rivalry growing up, I always wanted to be better than her. She was naturally sort of fit, fast, everything I wasn't. So yeah, I just wanted to be like her really. Playing alongside her, also the times I regret most, because I think back then I took it all too seriously. I remember like driving to sevens, we were both in a really unhappy place at that time and we just wouldn't talk to each other. And at moments like that I wish we had more fun, didn't put as much pressure on ourselves and sort of enjoyed it and a bit more of the mindset that I'm in now. Outside rugby, I just like exploring, a bit of wild swimming, going for coffee, getting away in my camper van if I can. I'm one of those people that wants to make the most of every weekend, so I think previously, don't tell mids, but I've even been away in the sort of weekend off in Six Nations, a little quick trip away somewhere. This is Daphne, my camper van. Do you want to come in? Take my shoes off. It's my little fridge. First trip away was Norfolk. I actually slept in a pub car park, popped the tailgate to all these little birds, all the ducks outside waiting for breakfast. Bought the van in 2019. I always wanted a camper van growing up. I think it was mine and my sister's dream. I only live once, so why not?
This is yours?
Yeah, this is Daph.
I've never seen her before. Did you come down in this?
Yeah, I stayed in it at the weekend, so...
Does it fall down into a bed then?
Yeah, full width.
Which way do you sleep?
Here.
That way?
Yeah, I sleep here. This is
really
my side.
That's a big bed, isn't it?
Yeah. Fit 3 people. 2 people who don't even
Lovely, let me know
find
where
each
we're
other.
going.
Sort of cruising around in her just makes me smile automatically. I very much like, quiet time, appreciate other people and being around them, but yeah, I find it quite overwhelming, I think, being around a lot of people. So in lockdown actually, this was on the driveway at the house I was staying at, and I come sat in here a few times, just read, had a nap, got some quiet time out of the household. I'm just someone completely different off the pitch. As soon as I cross that white line, you're oblivious to everyone around you. I'm just unaware, I think, of that, and then I come off the pitch, I'm back to my normal, quiet self, really. Quite cool the other day, like my nieces and nephew were there and they're in disbelief that people wanting photos and autographs, and even that I feel awkward doing, so I'm like, why do they want a photo of me? I just like a simple life. That's the biggest appeal for the van. Just simple.
This is Alex. This is Marley.
Who is the smartest? Who snores the loudest? Who cooks the most? Who is the best cook? Who takes longer to get ready? Who is the best dancer? Who gets angry the most? Who is the most attractive?
Who's the neediest? Who's the better flanker?
She's too She didn't appreciate that.
Marley Packer, she's trouble. No, we're like chalk and cheese, complete opposites, but we get on so well.
She's true love.
She's super loud, I'm super chilled. She's got to be around lots of people and energised and loves the attention. Hide me in a box, I'd be happy. You know, we just balance really well. She knows when to be quiet, when to bring the energy. Yeah, she's a good little egg. She's got a golden heart.
Alex, you ready for your face mask? I'm ready. Right, lay down on your bed then. This is what she will look like. This is a collagen rehydrate face mask that we're going for. You just sit there and relax.
Thank you.
This is what we do. Mine's
What we do? We've been trying to do this for the last 5 weeks.
Yeah. Right, mine's come off a little bit, but yeah, it's okay. Right, and now we're going to watch a film on Netflix. It's called 365 Days, and then it's this day, so we're watching number 2. Alex gave the storyline a 2 out of 10 the other day, but the rest of the film a 10 out of 10, so Marley picked well. Ain't that correct, Alex? How are you doing over there, babes? Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to turn the lights off now, and we're going to relax and chill in our masks.
We speak a lot about how we train and how that translates. There's absolutely no doubt that we have got such a high level of physicality and intent. No doubt that we'll bring that tomorrow. The bit that we need to get right is just sticking to that process, sticking on task, because people will be firing into everything. They will be bringing that physicality. Can we bring that level of detail? Stay on task, do your role, be alert. From minute 1 to minute 80, everyone has got a role to play in this team run as well. Let's make sure we get the process right and execute.
I have some great experiences playing in France, particularly in the European Cup. Fans are right on top of you on the pitch. real hostile environment, so it's great to play in. Yeah, there we go!
They tend to give their crowds 2 flags and a hooter each, so there'll be plenty of noise. We know there's going to be brass bands. It's one of the great challenges of rugby to come to France, particularly when you're playing for Grand Slams and competitions are on the line, so essentially a winner takes all.
We could not do a minute more training that would add to where we are at this moment in time. We are completely prepared. People talk about if you want it bad enough, you'll get it. I think in some situations that's true, okay? But they will want it just as much as we want it today. Right? But they are not as prepared as we are, and that'll be the difference. Okay? The difference is your preparation and your process. Stick to the process, trust in your preparation, because you are 100% ready. It's a really simple game for us, yeah? It's not about the emotion of it, it's just about the process. We can deal with all the emotion later. These are the days out there, these are the days we do it for. This is the day to do all the training for. Right, so go out and really enjoy the occasion. I'll have a great day, yeah? 50 caps, again, another massive milestone, brilliant. Okay, so let's get behind each other, okay? Let's get the job done.
No two other sides have met on more occasions in the women's game than these two. France against England, the Grand Slam decider. France ball back inside. Romain Ménager with the opener. Roland fancies the chance of sending this. If this gets the bounce, it'll be a 50-22. Alex Matthews looks to have taken a blow to the head. She's not bothered by it, but there is blood pouring from her face as we speak.
Yeah, she's one of the hardest players you will ever come across.
And it will be straight to Matthews once patched up to do the job, and this is getting the go forward that England wants. Another bit of go forward, the ball goes down and England have the try. Twisting and turning, England get it down. Oh, and they're getting over for the score. Referee gives them the corner once, but they do still go forwards. The line at the mercy of Sarah Byrne. It's Byrne's second and England's third. Infante will not waste any time. England looking comfortable and in control, leading at half-time by 21 points to 7 in the Grand Slam decider.
This is ours. Okay, deep breath.
Race on red! Race! Let's go!
England up to 24. Sansus having a look. She's got Day to the left, it could be on. And ALDA for the line! Hunt back for Scarrett. The two roommates will round things off for England.
How do you define the success of a tournament? Well, number one is you get the trophy, which we've got. Number two is, have we grown the game? Record-breaking crowd, and then another record-breaking crowd in Leicester. That's making a difference. That's growing the game. People will only come out and watch us if we perform and if we make them proud and if we inspire them. This group is an inspirational group. So I think the Six Nations has been a massive step forward. We're going to come back together in July. We've got 10 weeks, including a couple of World Games, that we can get ourselves in the best shape we can and the best mental and physical position we can be, and then we're going to have a crack at the World Cup in New Zealand.